Kia ora everybody. Well, this morning I thought we'd talk about everyone's favourite martial arts weapon, probably the most famous martial arts weapon, of course, made famous by Bruce Lee, but around for quite a while before he got on the scene. But anyway, the old Nunchaku, okay? So, Nunchaku are interesting weapons in that I think everyone who's ever watched the Kung Fu movie has tried to make a pair. I know I did when I was a kid, and everyone I know has smacked themselves on the head, the face, the elbow, and a whole bunch of other unmentionable areas, and I include myself in that, trying to make them. Okay, so Nunchaku are quite dangerous weapons in that they can generate 1,600 pounds per square inch, and it takes 9.5 pounds per square inch to fracture a skull. So you've got to be really careful training with these. Now, obviously, for me, I don't walk around with these. I use them as a training aid. They're fantastic for timing, great for the forearms, and just for generally for movement. But you see all the different swings and so on and so forth. But a step before getting to that, this is how I like to practice. I put these down, and I pick this up. So it's just you can just see it's just an old belt, and this is how I like to practice, especially if I'm teaching someone. Just nice and relaxed, just get them into the motion of just swinging, just here. Just here like this, nice and relaxed. Right. Just to get into the motion. As I said, the 1,600 pounds per square inch thing can be very big. And then practice your changes this way as well. Okay. Just one, relax. Now this is really good just to get timing and coordination, okay, but also to become a little bit ambidextrous. Okay. So you get the idea. So that's how I practice Nunchaku without the skull fractures that can sometimes occur and the different bruises and the embarrassing hits. Okay, so actually using real Nunchaku. So for me, I like to use Nunchaku that are a little bit on the heavy side. Obviously, safety applies. Look around, make sure you're not going to knock any pot plants, any computers, any of that stuff. So you want a wide open space. You want to check your Nunchaku to make sure the string is tight. You can get a lot of fraying, particularly kind of in here. Okay. So to make sure that there's nothing's going to come apart, and I've had that happen and it's not fun. Okay, so Nunchaku, the basics are, as I said in other videos, all this kind of stuff, all this kind of here. Okay, is good, but it takes building blocks. And what you want to start with is here, is changes. So when you swing a Nunchaku, okay, basically what happens is this, as you've missed, so you've come back. Here, 1, 2. So the first thing you should learn how to do is control them. There's not worrying about all the flicks and the spins. So here, 1. Nice, relax, just get used to, and then the swaps. Okay, then maybe add some spins. Okay, again, remember that when you hit something with a Nunchaku, if you're going to be out there hitting bags and stuff with them, you're going to come back as hard as you hit them, as hard as you're going to come back, and that can be quite dangerous. So for me, in practicing kata with them, take it nice and slow, nice and slow. Don't go too crazy, because what happens when we start getting a little bit over the top, we can really do some damage, usually to ourselves or to our environment, and we don't want to do that. So, little intro to the Nunchaku. If you're using them, take care. Also check and make sure that legally you're allowed to use them. So here in the dojo, I use them for in the dojo, nowhere else. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Enjoy your training.